Hi everyone, welcome to my channel 100 Pounds of Gratitude. I'm Rachel and I am gaining gratitude, losing weight, and building a life I love. And today is my week 28 update. Last week, I was super excited because for the first time since I started this weight loss lifestyle, my family did a vacation. It was actually a staycation because we had guests who came to visit us. But this was the first time since I have been having these goals and really changing my lifestyle that I knew we would have company coming and I would not have complete control over each day of my life and all the activities that we would be doing. So this was an opportunity for me to see all of the practice that I have been doing, all the work that I've been doing over the last 7 months. Can I put that into a vacation scenario? So I was nervous about this because in the past, I have tended to be really all or nothing. If it's vacation, I am throwing caution to the wind and I'm going all in. I'm enjoying every single thing that I want to eat or drink or anything in between. And so I have never really had this balance, or I've really limited myself. I remember one time going on a trip to Chicago and I was trying to lose weight at the time and I did not even try the Chicago style pizza. So for me, this last week of vacationing was a huge Nonscale victory because it's the first time that I can remember ever doing a vacation where I had a balance of enjoying my time with my company, enjoying eating out and splurging and indulging, but also taking these healthy habits that I've been establishing for myself and incorporating them along the way. So for instance, my water and my coffee goals, I was able to do those every single day. And really even exercising with the morning meltdown that I'm doing, it's on an app and there are some of the exercises on that one that don't require any weights. And so I just got up early before we got going. I got that in. It's only 30 minutes. And then we were very active. When we went and toured the Wrigley Mansion, I walked over 5,000 steps. And that to me is one of those things where I see that I can incorporate exercise into my daily life. So because we were staying active with all of our activities, and we did swimming and we did walking, and I worked in my morning meltdown in the mornings, I was definitely able to hit my exercise goals. They looked a little bit different, but overall, check. Then when it came to my eating plan, this is my biggest struggle with my health. On this vacation, I know sometimes when I get up in the morning and I eat a donut or I eat a fun food or we go to a coffee shop, then that sets the tone for my day. And then I think, well, I already had the high calorie coffee paired with the pastry. So today I'm just doing it. I'm gonna eat whatever I want. But this time around, I did not think that way. I told myself I'm gonna enjoy when we eat out. I'm going to enjoy the foods that we're having. And 2 meals a day, I'm gonna eat in line with my normal eating plan. And that strategy really worked for me on this. I did not feel deprived, I did not feel restricted, and I didn't feel like I was missing out. When we went and got coffee, I tried something new. My coffee had like 450 calories in it. But I was proud of myself for just having the coffee and not choosing a pastry to go with it. I didn't have to just go all out. And then that's the same thing with the desserts. Because I love sugar and I really enjoy good desserts, I stuck to my plan of intentional desserts. Last week I told myself I would just do 2 desserts this week. And in reality, I have done a dessert every single day, but I've been very intentional about that time. And a lot of times we've ordered multiple desserts and I've just had little bites of several different things. And I haven't had the urge to eat an entire pan of brownies or a huge piece of cake just because it was there and I felt like, oh, I have this. I don't know when I'll get to do this again, and then feel like I have to finish it. I really made a point to remind myself there's going to be a next time, there's going to be another vacation, there's going to be another treat. So I don't have to eat all the treats now because I'm going to have an opportunity to do it again in my life. And to remind myself that when I overindulge and I eat so much sugar or I eat so many carbs, for my body, it just sets my body off into a very inflamed state. And then I can't enjoy the activities that I want to enjoy. I can't enjoy going on the tours because my feet hurt, my legs hurt, my body hurts. So it's really finding this balance for me, saying the majority of the time I eat according to my eating plan. And then occasionally I eat off that plan, guilt-free, without this constant inner conflict with myself about food. It's like this constant food fight that I have with myself. I need to separate my self-worth and my goals from what I'm eating and letting that define my worth as a person. It has nothing to do with that. But for me, this last 7 months is figuring that out. And now I feel like I've mentally accepted that for myself, and now I'm actually practicing living that out. So a couple of my non-scale victories involving food would be, we went to a place called Rusty's Tacos, and I ordered the Baja shrimp tacos, and instead of getting the fried shrimp, I got mine with grilled shrimp, and it was delicious. I enjoyed it, and it saved me 100 calories, and I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. So when we would go out, I would try to make choices like that. So I got to eat the chips and salsa, but then I chose the grilled tacos, and I was perfectly content with that. Another thing I did to make this week successful was when I knew we would have a dinner that would be a little more indulgent, my breakfast and lunch, I ate very, very clean to my plan. So on a couple of days, I did do the Shakeology as a meal replacement. And then there were a couple of days when I just did my avocado toast for breakfast with my sausage, pretty much like I do every day. And then for lunch, I would eat something light so that I could just enjoy my dinner guilt-free. And I didn't want to have to track anything, and I'm not a calorie tracker. That doesn't work for me. My meal plan just really is about portion control and eating all of the food groups. Another non-scale victory for me was date night. My husband and I don't often get to go out on dates, and so we were super excited about doing this. And in the past, it's that mentality thing again where I think, oh, we haven't gotten to do this in forever. This is my chance. This is my opportunity to go out, do whatever I want. But this time around, we chose a nice restaurant. It was an 8-course meal. It was really, really paced, and I recognized that this experience is not just about the food. It is about spending time with somebody that I love, connecting with somebody that I love, sharing a meal, savoring this food, talking about the overall experience, and not just gobbling up my food and moving on to the next thing. So my staycation is coming to an end. And in the past, I have definitely allowed a vacation or a staycation to completely sabotage my weight loss and my health goals. And I'm really, really happy to say that this time around, all of this work that I have been doing over the last 7 months of reflecting and setting goals for myself that work for me personally is really paying off. This week was successful to me in that I was able to incorporate the healthy habits that I had control over during this week. And then I was able to enjoy this time with my family, to enjoy these experiences, and to eat food in a way that I didn't bring any judgment on myself. So at this point in time, when I weighed in this morning, I'm up 4.5 pounds. And this is the first time that I've had a vacation and I've gained the weight after the vacation. And I think, whatever. I had a very successful vacation. I enjoyed the foods that I wanted to enjoy. I enjoyed all of our activities that we did together, and I was able to do those activities fully without my body being an obstacle to my quality of life. So it's just that marriage of saying you have to have the healthy habits, but you also have to have rest and a time to recharge and enjoy some of the pleasures of life. This week has helped me realize that I can do a vacation and it is not going to completely sabotage what I am trying to accomplish for my health and what I'm trying to accomplish for my life as a whole and building this life that I love. So I'm at 211.8 at my weigh-in, and that's a 4.5 pound gain. But like I said, I'm not that worried about it. I think as I just jump back into week 29, business as usual, hitting my daily goals, making sure I'm doing all that water, getting rid of that water weight. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting that my weight will level back out and then I'll start back losing again. I had lots of new experiences this week, but for my something new that I intentionally worked on learning, I tried driving a manual car this week. If that is not something that you have ever done before, have patience with yourself. That is what I am learning. My 2 major takeaways from this first driver's lesson is, number 1, when you feel a lot of jerking and the car is about to die, engage the clutch. And my second thing is, when you smell something burning or overheating, pull over and take a break. It was not the easiest of experiences for me. I will say there was a moment in the middle of it that I did have the urge to eat a donut, but I did not. So that tells you that it was a little stress-inducing for myself. But overall, for my first lesson, I had a very patient instructor. We did have to stop a little prematurely because I may have overheated the clutch. But for my first lesson, it was overall a success, and there will be many more lessons to come before I am ready for the open road. So that wraps up my week 28 update. I would love to know how you balance your vacationing with your healthy habits and your goals for your health. And if you have any great ideas of how to do that, because I know as our world opens up again and summer is rolling around, there will be lots of opportunity for traveling. And I would just be really interested to hear how y'all manage to stay on track with your overall health goals, but also enjoy your vacation. Happy Monday, everybody. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Take a minute and do that, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. If you haven't already, be sure to